Captain's log, start date 0916201915.5. Starship Enterprise B's log. So, I got a short video for you today. I don't think I did one yesterday. Did I do one yesterday, Commander Crackpot?
Yeah, you did.
I did? Huh. I guess I did. All right, so Fleet Admiral here. So we got a couple news bits. So I went to a meeting this morning at 9 in the morning, mind you, 9 in the morning, and I had a meeting with my advocate who is working with us to save our housing. Unfortunately, we're on a tight deadline for our letters, so everything's been emailed. Now we're just waiting for the next appointment date to sign the letters and get them mailed. Our advocates are willing to pay for the postage and certified mail. We're return receipt requested, and then we go from there. So unfortunately, it's not easy right now. It is literally not easy. So you know how that goes. So I thought I would share that with you all. I'm waiting for the mail. Something's coming. It's important. But yes, anyways, because of it, we are waiting patiently for the mail. And, I want to get into a movie before I call my father-in-law tonight, Poppy. And other news last night is, last night I made a post on Facebook stating that I wasn't going to be talking. There's nothing much to say, and I basically was kind of cranky because, I have family, okay, that loves me dearly. And as you know, Chloe's right there, but this is about Chloe. So what happened was Chloe turns around and, she's been kind of angry, it's like, don't do this, don't do that, yada, 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 like a control freak. Anyway, so what happened was we tried to do everything we could. So basically, I was just really bummed out because, I'm looking to lose my home and, if one gets evicted, the other gets evicted. And frankly, even though, there's enough evidence to support abuse, it's unintentional because she can't help it. Now, this is what the DCR said to everyone else. Now, there's other people stating that they would help keep place, even though she doesn't pay any rent. And, she's getting the galley cleaned, and she's getting our dining table cleaned and this entire area cleaned today, which I got a reminder daily because she's kind of grouchy about it. And if you don't know, I got little Moppy right here. He's sleeping. Little mop. So basically, yeah, I know. So basically, so I went to the meeting, told her about what happened with the lawyer. The lawyer turned around, and turned around and basically he's got everything worked out. We have letters written and we go from there. That's all I can say. I've complained about many things in the past, but logically it doesn't matter, So anyway, so what has happened is like I said, I went there, I inquired about what to do, had a cup of coffee, talked to them about what's going on in life, and basically went from there, and so I think Chloe's gonna have to go and see if there's enough dip that you can dig out from the cans to make some more.
You can have some dip.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm out for the month. I should have picked up more. But, financially, I didn't get back to the off the mainland. I've been so busy dealing with other issues. that has just been quite hard. So, and with the stress and everything. So, anyways, so today I left my Skype up to almost the entire day to wait for incoming phone calls to here on the Enterprise B for um, uh, lawyers, And in the meantime, he said, get your letter written because we're on a time frame. So I decided to turn around and email the advocates because I'm in a panic, And um, so basically, um, I'm in a panic. I was thinking last night how, even though I'll be up early tomorrow again, we got bar soap finally, so I get to actually sit down, take an actual bath, and make my skin feel smooth and soft and sexy, and but the problem is I'm still wearing these exact pants. So because my pants are wearing the exact pants, I'm actually how do I say it as a woman? They reek. Okay, my pants reek. I need to get some more pants, and so, you know. So, anyways, another thing, is my cousin-in-law Dinky doesn't realize. I think I'll explain it that what has happened is if they evict me, if they evict Chloe, I get evicted too, and it doesn't matter. Chloe's my responsibility. No ifs, ands, or buts. Um, So basically, so all the notices come to me, and it falls on me, and so my housing is in danger. So even if Chloe just packed up and left, my housing's still in danger because, as you all know, they wanted a restraining order. It didn't work, and so I've had advisors and stuff say don't do it. It's self eviction, and so what happened was. It was self eviction. And because of it, the self eviction thing was not cool. So they said don't do it. Well, Chloe, mentally ill, the nail hit the last nail in the coffin is the threats, and so but also, if Chloe's mom's watching this or others, the problem is she has to get outpatient care. They won't do inpatient. They won't do medication. Medications don't work. So Chloe's got an appointment on Friday. My problem is Friday morning, about the time Chloe goes to her mental appointment, I'm going to be duking it out, and I say this verbally, duking it out with the management company, which means by the time Chloe gets out of her one and only appointment, I think we're basically booted out, So to me, it's not a good thing. So but anyways, tonight's plan is to watch movies and relax until the mail comes, and then after the mail comes, I'm just gonna put in a movie because my father-in-law wants me to check in around 2,000 hours. So to me that's not bad, and hopefully we get things moving along. I mean, I just talked to one of my advocates today, who Chloe came up to me, and so Chloe turned around and so she turned around and she turned around and anyways, so we're worried, really worried right now because we're coming down to a deadline, and Chloe's worried, I'm worried. Yet people sit there and think, oh well, it's not a bad idea. Chloe gets help, yeah, but if you sell me up river, you're going to be a problem. The problem is these people sit there and say, oh, we can help Chloe, oh, but you got to leave. Oh really? Where's her money to pay the bills? well, we'll get advocates to do. Well, my advocates turned around and said, look, you know, it's a problem. But back to the one advocate I messaged because Chloe's like, we need shaving cream. I'm like, okay. So I contacted my advocate. There's a program that we're lined up twice a month. We can get toiletries. And so I said, look, this Starfleet Admiral is running low of shaving cream and, bar soap and shampoo. I said, I already spent money I wasn't supposed to for toiletries, So she was like, no worries, we can help you. So, you're entitled to 5 items every 2 weeks. And so usually I don't even use it, but my one advocate I saw today was like, oh, you need bar soap? Just handed us a whole bunch. So I was like, okay. So we got bar soap. Now we just got to make sure we have enough dish soap, paper towels, more Ajax Comet. And I think we're running low on window cleaner. So, the problem is we're doing everything by the book, and
we could just raid them on a full moon. Just kidding.
I didn't plan. I'm not a thief, Chloe, and I don't plan to be a thief.
I know you don't. I'm just saying. I have too much of the movie in my head right now.
So, anyways, a couple other news bits. One of several of the games I pre-ordered were pushed back yet again, so I'm not worried about that. But right now, I'm worried about housing, and so. One of the things that my cousin Dinky was saying today, which I wanted to bring this up real quick in my video, was, a friend of mine and I were talking about Dinky, and I love Dinky dearly. She and Corey's awesome. And she turned around and she says, well, I better basically get things moving along. Well, I have advocates, okay? And me and Chloe's been working around the clock from 9 a.m. to almost 5 p.m. every day trying to find housing. And it's not easy in the state. The state's getting more and more complicated. And so because of it, we're having a lot of problems finding housing. So my family, of course, they're like, oh, well, we don't want to take you in because it loses your independence. Well, yeah, I mean, literally, I'd be paying rent with you guys, but at the same time, it doesn't appeal to me. The only way I'd be living with my cousin-in-laws if it was the last resort and I was almost basically homeless with nowhere to go. Then I'd probably give them command, basically, of my finances just because I don't want to be homeless. Unfortunately, for me, that's the, so anyways, they're like, well, the state should be looking, but the thing is the state doesn't care whether I'm homeless or not. They do, and then they throw me in jail for vagrancy, and then my dog and I are separated. So no, problem in me and Moppy is, that we would be homeless. And the management company wants it. They don't care that they're violating the law. They don't care if they had a neighbor steal from me. They don't care anything. They only want to support and protect the douchebags. So before I go into details,
they want to protect the neighbor.
That's what I just said. The douchebags.
They pick sides already.
Yeah, well, they're gonna, we won't go there. But anyways, the bottom line is, and I'm sorry if I pointed to her, I said we won't go there. It's because we've been fighting this. But anyways, my family's basically thinking, well, the state doesn't care. They don't care if you're homeless or not. That's the thing. The state doesn't care about anything, literally. And so, to me, the state doesn't care about anything. So, and then my family thinks, am I trying hard enough for, having no apartment, or at least an apartment for myself? Well, let me put it this way, okay? Treadmill is not considered medical device. Chloe's ex-roommate said it is, but it isn't. It's considered exercise equipment. Now, unless it's air tanks, a power chair, or something where you need the, and then I'm in a lower level anyways, which means I'm screwed. I mean, I have 2 wheelchairs and have a hell of a time getting up there, and it's just a pain in the ass. So you tell me. Wheelchair accessible? Yeah, I need one. Now, when it comes to this whole ordeal. You know, oh, am I not trying hard enough to get rid of Chloe? Well, let me put it to you this way: in front of Chloe, you basically zig and zag, and it doesn't work. Okay, you can make a straight line, and you know, eventually you're gonna have to zig and zag because basically the law favors the mentally ill. Okay, now the housing department doesn't care. Like, nope, we're not gonna do anything. Nope, she's fine. She's faking it. She's faking it. Well, now with the carvings on her arms, you know, literally I had to disarm her today with a knife because she was going to cut herself again because she was getting angry about something stupid, and I find it to be dumb as hell. Man, literally. So to me, it's just dumb as hell. So, anyways, this video is short today because I have nothing to give or talk about, and on top of that, I want to close up so I can actually go check the mail and then watch a movie before the clouds roll in and it rains some more, as well as complain about how I'm out of dip and I should have got more dip this month. You know, I made it last to the 16th, so I can't complain. That just leaves me with 16 days without dip, so it's not bad. Maybe I need to increase my dip cans to 4 rolls or whatever. But, you know, the other thing is with the worrying about housing and worrying about my tobacco and worrying about everything, I want to thank Dinky and Corey for going ahead and ordering my pooter. Right now, it's not the least of my worries. I did tell them what it would cost to ship it, so hopefully it comes to me before the end of the month. I frankly don't want to wait, you know, because if I have to wait, then I'm going to be really cranky because, you know, I'm going to have to go and get the other one repaired, and I have to get a truck, and I'm going to have to get boxes, which we've secured boxes. I'm advocates right now, so don't fill them up until we know for certain after Friday. After Friday, we'll know what's going on, and it's not going to be a good deal. So right now, seems I don't know what to think. There you have it, all in a ball of wax. So nothing to report till tomorrow. So I'll keep you updated in the late afternoon tomorrow. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit that like, subscribe button. It's wholesome fun even for the family. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. It's wholesome fun for your bunnies and your service dogs. Thanks for watching. Captain's Log out. NCC 1701B USS Enterprise -B. This transmission ends now.